the footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Memory Hunt, the czar of the playbook, bring you our NCAA Division III playoff wraparound. Now we're in the Final Four of the Division III playoffs, so let's get this video kicked off by taking a look at Mount Union as they take on North Central. This is a great semifinal matchup between North Central and Mount Union, and we look at the Cardinals in this ball game. Right off the bat on offense, they have to make sure they chip defensive end Tom Lally. He's an outstanding defender. This is the guy that can cause all kinds of disruption for your offense. So whether you slide protect his way or even have the tight end or maybe the running back chip before they go out into a route, you have to get him double teamed or blocked. Otherwise, you could have problems on offense. And defensively, you want to box in their mobile quarterback, Kevin Burke, who does a great job in extending the play with his legs and also tries to get outside of the pocket. Keep him boxing, force him to make plays consistently within that tackle box. And quarterback Spencer Stanek has to beat the blitz. I'm pretty sure Mount Union will try to send extra to disrupt the timing of the passing game. And Stanek has put up some outstanding numbers. Only has thrown one interception on the season, but he's going to have to beat the blitz in order for the Cardinals to have success. And for Mount Union in this ball game, early wins on defense are key. Like I've mentioned before, North Central is a team that can put up points in a hurry, very explosive offense, and they can attack you in every which way possible. So getting those early wins on defense goes a long way in helping you win the ball game. And also, you have to be controlled with your aggressiveness on that side of the ball as well. Yes, you can stay aggressive and getting pressure on the quarterback, but you have to maintain discipline, and you can't get out of position back on the back end in the secondary. And on offense, I would keep it inside with the running game. I think there's some opportunities to run that zone read inside with your inside zones, maybe some gap or gut plays, and I think they can have success on the defensive interior of North Central. I like Mount Union in this ballgame. When you have an outstanding offense going against a great defense, you have to side with defense, and the Purple Raiders do a great job of not only applying pressure, but they finish the drill with sacks and also turnovers on the back end. So I think Mount Union will make another trip to Salem, Virginia. Now let's move over to the other semifinal matchup between Wisconsin-Whitewater and Mary Hardin-Baylor. And for the Warhawks in this ball game, they're going to have to win in the trenches on defense. We know about Mary Hardin-Baylor's option ground game, so you know you definitely have to win up front if you want to have some success. And you can't get lazy in your assignments. Disciplined defense knocks off option attack, so you have to stay disciplined in what you're supposed to do, especially on the back end. You could easily get lulled to sleep and allow a big play in the passing game, so you can't get lazy in your assignments. And you also must avoid a slow start. The worst thing that can happen when you're facing a team like Mary Hardin-Baylor is to get down. That's a team that can chew up the TOP. You have to make sure you get off to a great start if you want to knock off the Crusaders. And for Mary Hardin-Baylor in this ball game, defensively, you want to roll coverage toward Jake Cumrow, the outstanding wide receiver. Take away their number one option and force other receivers to consistently make plays throughout the course of the ball game. And on offense, you must hit plays in the passing game. Quarterback Zach Anderson has to keep that defense of the Warhawks very honest, because we know you run the option. We know that's what you want to come in and do, but you have to keep the defense honest by hitting plays in the passing game. That's going to loosen up that box, so that way that running game can continue to be dominant. And execution in the red zone. This is the unique thing about Mary Hardin-Baylor. As great as they are running the football, they struggle in the red zone, and they're going to have to execute versus Wisconsin-Whitewater. Otherwise, the score can get flipped pretty quickly. I like Mary Hardin-Baylor in this ballgame. I believe their defense will show up versus Wisconsin-Whitewater and slow down the Warhawks offense. And we know all you need to do is out-possession the other team when you run the option. I think they'll do a great job of doing that and joining Mount Union in Salem, Virginia for the Division III National Championship.